Hi, this is Hince. I recently watched a program where the host talked about Kundalini energy as if it was the ultimate goal of the spiritual path. Since I have experienced it myself, I want to explain that Kundalini energy is just part of the process, part of the spiritual path, and that there is life beyond Kundalini energy, albeit with additional abilities. I have explained my whole journey up to this point in my video called A Journey into My Body. You might want to take a look at that video before you continue with this one. I started to experience Kundalini energy part way through my path, once I had become aware of the physical sensations underneath thoughts. I would lie on the couch in the evenings, think a thought that had emotion associated with it, and then notice the physical sensations inside my body as I thought that thought. Then I would hold my awareness on those sensations. Simply pay attention to them. Notice them. Feel them. Then they would start to dissipate. Then I would think the same thought again. Where are those sensations now? They might be the same. They might have diminished, or they might have moved somewhere else. I would hold my awareness on them again until a shift happened. Then do it again and again until the sensations were no longer there. At some point, I started to feel what felt like an electric current through my core, a bright, sharp electric current. Yes, it freaked me out the first time. By this time, though, I had started to realize that whatever happened was what was supposed to happen. So I kept thinking a thought, feeling the feelings associated with it, and letting them pass through. The energy, the electric current energy, would only happen initially when I was doing this inner work. I remember walking around our local farmers market, asking everyone I knew from the yoga or natural healing realm if they had ever experienced this, or if they knew what it was. No one had, and no one did, but some of them had heard of Kundalini energy and wondered if it could be that. So I kept doing this inner work and experiencing the energy. It got to the point that I could call up this energy whenever I wanted, although I had to be relaxed, so I was usually sitting or lying down. I could move this energy up and down my body at will and stop it at will. It was actually fun moving this energy up and down. The energy seemed so huge to me, and I could never understand why no one around me ever mentioned it, but I also never asked. I just kept doing more of this inner work, and over a period of several months, it began to dissipate. What I came to understand was that I had been releasing so much energy so quickly from the fascia or connective tissue, which is piezoelectric, that I could feel the electric discharge. And as I relaxed more deeply, the discharge would travel up my core. After this deep tension had been released from my body and I normalized to this new state, the energetic differential was no longer large enough to create this electric current. I don't recall the exact timeline anymore, but it must have been around this time that I found that I could hold my awareness inside my body. The first inkling of insight. I share my full story in my book called A Pathway to Insight. The link is in the description. Please press the subscribe button if you would like to be notified when I post new videos. Thank you for your time.